Congressman Greg Stubbe's district is based in Sarasota, and he joins us now. All right, Congressman, you guys have weathered so many of these storms. People must be prepared by now.
Yeah, and the biggest challenge that we had is we were still recovering from Helene. I mean, I had all of my barrier islands that had debris outside of their homes. We were trying to get as much of that up as before Milton hit. So, yeah, we are very accustomed to this. We've evacuated level A, B, and C. So hopefully most of those people have left after what we experienced in Helene and after what we experienced in Ian with a 5 to 7 foot storm surge. It was looking like we were going to get more than that. We got hit. Sarasota County got hit with the storm. So I think the surge is going to be south of us in that Fort Myers, Charlotte area. They're going to get the worst of the storm surge. We got a lot of wind. I actually think I'm in the eye right now because I've heard the wind kind of calm down. So then we'll get the back end of the storm. But we are very accustomed to this. Unfortunately, my barrier islands that just recently got hit by Helene that were flooded now have gotten hit again, and that's going to be a real challenge for them to recoup.
We were just talking to Bill Hemmer, who was explaining how many people have moved to the Gulf Coast of Florida, the West Coast of Florida, just in the last few decades, and then especially during the pandemic. How many people from the Northeast or, the Midwest just came down there and set up shop because of the lifestyle and the freedom? For those people who've just arrived in your area for just the last couple years, transplants, what would you tell them about a storm like this?
Yeah, we've got 1,100 people a day moving the state of Florida because we got freedom here in Florida. The thing is you got to buy houses that are built in the last 10 years or so under the FEMA code, the Miami-Dade codes. Those older homes that are one story that are on the beach, they all got flooded in this last Hurricane Helene, and they're probably going to get some catastrophic damage this time. So I live inland. Obviously, inland, you don't see the type of storm surge that you see on the coast, but a lot of people that are moving down here want to be close to the water, but that comes with a cost. Paradise has a cost, and you just have to make sure that what you're purchasing and where you're buying is in a place that has all of those new codes and is higher up than the older homes.
So we just heard from your governor, who appears to be on top of this. He usually ends with these things hit. He said he is working well with the president. The president paid him a few compliments. They say they're coordinating everything. You did hear from the president talk about disinformation today. How have you interpreted that?
Look, President Biden and the administration has no involvement in what's going on the ground. Yeah, we have FEMA calls, but FEMA people aren't on the ground right now. I still have Charlotte County, who still hasn't gotten reimbursed from FEMA from Hurricane Ian from 2 years ago. So the real players on the ground are the state assets. We have National Guard right here in my district that are ready to activate as soon as it is safe to activate. Once the miles per hour of the winds get down below 45, they'll get activated. Law enforcement will get activated. Hopefully we don't have that many rescues, but the local government, the county government, and the state government is where it's at. You do not see the federal government on the ground right now.
All right, well, that's good to know, and thanks for keeping yourself safe and everybody safe in your neck of the woods. We appreciate such a beautiful place in this country where you are. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
All right.